Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! Oh, you see what time it is, right? 81% into 56. So, I'd like to see if maybe I can ding online. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Scoots dinging online? You talking about my ding? Nah, Scoots, I'm not. I'm saying you would ding, level up. Okay. He's a little moody today. Go over to Anaconda Island. Anaconda Alley. I keep saying island. Scoots Mc'Mooshkin! Scoots Mc'Mooshkin. He's the swellest guy here. Well, we'll see what happens if there are other people hunting the giant anacondas, and I guess I won't be able to ding. We'll see. So far, it's been pretty... A lot of people don't hunt them. Probably because the loot sucks. Scoots Mc'Mooshkin, he's on a mission. Straight ahead. To the left, left, left. To the left. I can't go to the... What? But I can't. I can't go to the left. I can't. And... Oh, I know why. It's just like this. It's like a hole here. Look at that. Good zone design. Huh. Oh man. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. I have overcome the hole. To head into the right. This is Anaconda. Yeah, look, say them all. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Experience is ripe for the taking. Bashanki. Dubai. Into the tree you are. Now I won't probably be able to even loot you. Love this game. Oh look, another one. Will you go in the rock? Opa! Oopa! Where'd that one go? So, did everybody hear that there's going to be a live stream tomorrow with your hosts, the EQ Legends devs? This is huge. We'll see a little bit of the game. Hopefully they show us, how to, like, because I want to know. Oh, I don't have my, I got to drink some of this, but I got to wait a little bit. I want to know about things like instancing each, like, can I instance each zone and solo it myself, or can I instance each, is there like multiple instances of each zone, and I might have to share them with other people, because don't let anybody hear this, but Scoots is not interested in sharing the zone with anybody. Someone stepped on his tail when he was younger, and he's very antisocial now. I didn't want that one. Did I hit that one? No, it's still that one. What happened to this one? I can't even target it, can I? This is really happening. Really happening. God, I love this game. So, there's another one here somewhere. I see him, kinda. Glitching in and out. So stupid. can't click on them. Like, what's the... Isn't there a way to target, like, or is... I guess I have to wait for a root to break. Ah, it broke off. Alright. Whoa! Scoots says no. Scoots says take some Wayne to death, bastard. Destiny is all. The shank. Oof. Alright. So yeah, the devs will be playing, and I hope that they show us things like that. I want to see more of the world, see how much of it that they're claiming is classic, but maybe isn't. I only say that because the music that plays on every single of their insights videos and trailers is not the classic music. So what do they think is classic? I know that Secrets and Rogan know what classic is, but in reality, how much say do they have in this? It's a good question, right? I know that I read something about, I watched this, I can't remember his name, but he talks about, like, he goes through what all the devs have talked about on Discord, which is a very nice, like, catch-up video, because I'm not going to Discord because I can't, but it goes through, like, all the questions that were asked, and, they were talking about scaling things back to classic, like some of the models and stuff. Somebody over here killing. I thought I heard somebody over here killing. Ah! So at this rate, only 17 more anacondas and I will ding. So we're going to start this marathon. I'm going to flash a number up, and you can give to the Skoots Mc'Mooshkin Foundation. I don't know why every time I think about, because I guess because I'm older, I think about it like a marathon. It's like those PBS marathons I used to watch, where like they had like 5 rows of people on phones, like waiting for you to call, so they could take your money. That was a telethon, not a marathon. Scooch just told me that. He's had an attitude lately. Look at him. Do you have anything to say for yourself? The people out there. There are people out there, Scoots. They want to know how you're feeling. Where's Legends? Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. Where's Legends? Where's that beta key? There's like 35,000 people that signed up for beta. I don't think we're getting one. After this, 16 more. Are you guys with me? 16 more? We're almost there, right? 16 more anaconda. 15 more. Alright. You're running around. Doesn't bode well for me. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! He's on the prowl. The giant anaconda killer, Skoots Mc'Mooshkin, renowned around the world of Noras for his giant anaconda killing skills. There's a little guy. What's he doing? Don't be killing my anacondas. Behind to the left. Behind me. Straight ahead. There it is. Don't move, anaconda. Don't run fast, Anaconda. Get stung by swarming insects, Anaconda. Take fire, Anaconda. And now I sit. And sit I do well. Why doesn't anyone like the Scoots? Why doesn't anyone like the Scoots? I'm sitting there all day killing anaconda, but no one likes the Scoots. Do 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 do. The scary thing is, this is what I'm doing even when I'm not on microphone. My winged death spell has worn off. So I haven't been able to think of anything better than my shaman, necromancer, bard combo. I'm excited. Look at those teeth. Scoots, I think it's time to go to the dentist, dude. I don't do dentists. I eat dentists. You are rude, bro. Dope. $14 more. How long do you think it'll take? According to my XP, an hour. Less than an hour. If you believe such things. I need more anaconda. More cowbell. More anaconda. Where is he? I don't get where I'm at right now. Okay, yeah, I do. Is that an anaconda or a dead anaconda? The only anaconda, good anaconda, is a dead anaconda. I've killed them all. Ah, another one. No anaconda, not even when they're not on track, can escape the great Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. I've kind of like lost how much I hate the way this zone looks because I've been here for so long. I'm kind of like, I'm getting blind to it. This is like the stuff that they made all these Luckland zones when they, you know, but not just Luckland zones, but every zone that they made when Luckland came out. And it just, it doesn't even look like the same world. They did such a lousy job when they upgraded these graphics, quote unquote, upgraded the graphics. I still remember when I logged in and they had it set. They were like, everybody's got it set by default for the Luckland deep if your computer can handle it. And I was just like, what the hell is this? And I could not find out quick enough how to turn those Luckland graphics off. Every single piece of armor looks the same, just they have different colors. Like every piece of plate, every piece of cloth, it all looks the same. They just are different colors. That's it. All of the textures that were in there that the old classic graphics had, gone. Yeah, hit ensnare again, Riri. Because there are some incredible armor textures, especially in the Velios era, the Velios era, where like little etchings and stuff that are in there. If you get real close up to the other character or your own character if you're wearing them. Same thing with some of the weapons, and I don't know why or how. It looks like someone somewhere said this is a good idea, this is a good upgrade. Like we've just upgraded the graphics, and they went backwards. They went backwards. Even this wolf, I know I have to look at it. I can't. In Project 1999, I know how to, they made it so you can get the old wolves, but not here. This is the only one. I mean, at least you can get the old skeletons, but even they look weird. Sometimes they're like brown or something. But it really looks like somebody just took pieces and put together a person when you're using the new graphics and you like look at them in plate armor. Oh, look at this fat loot. Really? I killed 2 and I still need 14 more? I don't know, guys. Think this is gonna happen today? He's all gonna sit here and sit with me while we wait for Scoots to ding. He's on the move again. He's always after these anaconda. Oh, look, there he is. What happened to my... No. Sometimes the sound just goes out. I don't know if it's my headphones, maybe my headphones. My state-of-the-art recording quality equipment here, like my Turtle Beach headset with microphone that's included in it. Yeah, I never planned on like speaking or anything, and I had the headset. The only reason why I even have the headset is, well, honestly, I have the headset for Classic WoW. When I went back, I told you that story about when I got laid off from the main tank position because I didn't have 5% hit percentage or whatever the hell it was. I was raiding regularly, so I had to have a good headset. So I went out and spent like $100 on Turtle Beach headset. And then after that, I never really used it except I think one time when I raided with the Scrolls of War when I was in their guild, and I got like this vermiculated armor that I got on this drill. I think I used it for that, but outside of that, I use it for headphones, like so I don't bother my wife when she's in the other room watching TV, and I'm in here. If it's too loud or something, I just get I'm watching TV. God, I know what that means. Wish the zones had music or something. That was the cool thing about World of Warcraft, the way that the music came in and out. Like it wouldn't be around for a little bit, then it would come in, then it would zone out. It gave the game a little bit of atmosphere. I love the music in this game, not this era. I don't know if, see now, like when you're in the Nexus here and you're in the Bazaar, crazy ass music is playing. I don't know if that's actual music that was in Shadows of Lucklin. I don't remember it playing. Could be wrong. Or if Secrets added it. But it's just doesn't match up. But neither does being on the moon in a like D&D type game. So there's another such a stupid freaking the moon kitties. I guess, and hopefully with the Karen being implemented on Legends, that means that they're skipping the whole Lachlan moon crap. Because I don't want to say it. I'm sure there are people that do, though. I remember when I was on a website called EQ Classic. That's like where the first time I ever saw Secrets. That was like towards the end of when it was dying, though. But they're back in like 2008, before Project 1999 was even a thing. There was a website that was dedicated to bringing back EverQuest the way that it was back in 1999. and it didn't work obviously, but they put a lot of work into it. It's a shame. What the hell was I talking about? I don't even remember. Oh, but then it's like that's the first time that I saw that there's this appetite out there for the classic version. The classic version. Oops. The classic version is the best era of the game. Era of the game. Um, all the other ones suck and went down with Luckland. Blah 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 blah. And then you just like you're surrounded by that for a long time. And when Project 1999 comes out, and it's the same thing. You hear the same narrative. You hear um, the Holy Trilogy, classic Kunark Velios. That is it. That's the best time of to be alive and to be playing EverQuest. And I agree. But then you hear I remember when Quorum came out, and I was with the people in the Discord like, Luckland definitely is the best uh, part of EverQuest, and it never got better from there. And then you got people, Plains of Power, but definitely was the best part. And it's just what the. I get that everybody has their own, but there's probably like I remember the Lost Dungeons of Norath. I really liked that concept that you could go into the dungeons and you get points or something if you completed it, and then you could buy stuff. I spent so much time in dungeons then. I was in my Shadow Knight, and all I did was just like tanking, tanking, tanking. Like I would just be an OOC looking for a group constantly tanking. And there were some interesting groups, man. I can't remember some crazy wipes we had there. But I understand having a favorite expansion, but to say that like EverQuest was great up until Luckland, that's just weird. And then it's even weirder to say up until Pop, because Luckland was the beginning of the end. Pop was the end of EverQuest. It then turned into easy mode all over the place. Pop was it. Shadows of Luckland was closed. I remember I used to never be able to get around in Classic because I was always scared of Kithakor. And then, where did it go? I couldn't have went that fast. Anyway, because Kithakor was scared, right? And then I didn't ever want to go the other way because I was scared of. There's that one part after you swim through Lake Wrath. Now, firstly, Wrath Mountains is scary because I get lost in there all the freaking time. But Lake Wrath, unless I'm saying that wrong, could be Wrath J, Wrath G, I don't know. But there's this little part. It has goblins or undead depending on the time of day, right before you can get back into South Carolina, right? And that part just scares the hell out of me because it's like, how do you get past that? So anyway, once the Luckland Spires came out and Luckland came out, all I would do, I'd actually just jump on the boat to Fadewar, run the Greater Fade Arc, go up to the Nexus, and then come back down in North Carolina to skip all that. It's completely changed the dynamic of travel and of the game. Garbage. POTG. I don't want that though. I haven't been paying attention. MGB POTG. It's always been here, right? Yeah. All right. It just changed the way that the travel was in the game, the fear of things in the game, the things that the zones you had to run through. Just, it changed it. It was stupid. I mean, nobody went to a Rudin anyway. Even the people that, even the players that started in a Rudin didn't stay in a Rudin. But when you put those spires in, you made like the boat to Kanos irrelevant. You make everything irrelevant, and that's what I was talking about before. Like, oh my God, how can I fizzle out when my specialized evocations at 200 and my evocations at 226? That's only 9 away, and I fizzle out like that. Unacceptable. Oof. Look at those eyes. Oof. I usually just wait to see who's doing KEI MGB. 90%. We're getting close, guys. Woo! Woo! No, I guess let's get some mana. But then, you know, Luckland was nothing compared to the damage that Pop did. Planes of Power, just like all those books, like you, there's no reason to even have druids anymore at that point to have the porting spells and all. You have to be really super lazy to need them at that point. But then there are things like the Bazaar was a great idea because there was nothing like I loved how you could go to the tunnel and you had, you know, that was your interaction with people. Uh, there are people that just sat in there all day, but let's face it, like you probably want to play. Like you want to be able to, when you sell, that should be on your downtime, and that's where the Bazaar comes in, right? Because I remember that part I liked, where I could just put the stuff on my character, and then go to sleep. And that's what I would do actually. I'd go to sleep, wake up, see if I made any money. And I think Pop is loved for the raids. I wouldn't know anything about that. As far as like the game itself, killed. That was the end of it. Yeah, Luckland knocked it down. It was the 1-2 jab. Luckland jabbed. Pop knocked it out. But I still played. There really wasn't anything else. Like I said, I went to Star Wars Galaxies for a while, but that game is not deep enough to keep me. I even go to the private servers now, and I would play once in a while. I played on Restoration. I played on Legends, but I don't like that era of the game. Restoration was fun. It's just that like it's the same. I mean, this is the same thing all the time too. It's just shoot, 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 kill, shoot, shoot, shoot. Like the PvP stuff is fun, but that doesn't happen like that any on those servers. Like it was insane when the game was live. When it launched in 2003, there was the PvP fighting was a lot of fun. Oh my God! Somebody tell me why, like, what can I do to stop these fizzles at this point in Scoots' career? What can I do? I just don't think I should fizzle that much if I'm that close to being maxed. I completely understand if I'm like at 100 down or something like that. I gotta get this guy to let him go away. '91. We're getting there, folks. Anyone around 14, 15 want to come fast level with me? So I've never had a level 56 druid. I've never had a level 57 druid. It's going to be another first that you see, that you experience with the Skoots. I really wanted to have you here. I'm going to tell you something, and I hope that you don't stop watching me because of it, but Skoots did not want you here. He says that he doesn't think that any of you understand what it's like to be a wolf. A wolf of his smoothness. He's a smooth dude, right? And he has a hard time explaining to people that his smoothness is personified. Don't even listen to him. Complete idiot. Smokes crack. Skoots! God. Kiss your mother with that mouth? No, I kiss yours. Ho ho! Skoots is rude. I'm going off the rails of a crazy train. Crazy train. Even with KEI, this game is painfully slow. Oh my god. When does it end? Oh. God, long day at work. Started work at 4:30 in the morning. Got done at 4:30 in the afternoon. Ate dinner. Got excited to log on and get 57. And that, my friends, is my life. So I'm busy, and that's why I can't play because of work and my wife and stuff like that. But I don't have a lot going on. It's just that takes up so much of my life. '92. He's got something on him. An economy. Yep. Scoots is going off the rails of a crazy train. Scoots going off the rails of a crazy train. Remember, if you think if I'm weird, you're watching me. Remember that. Speed of the brood. It's about to wear off. So is Kira's focusing. 8 more. So, how are you going to celebrate Scoots hitting 57 tonight? Share it in the comments. Let me know what it means to you to be able to share this moment with Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. Oh my God, come on, how far? Uh, I am the bane of all giant anacondas. It's like, it's getting exciting. It's almost just like the ball dropping on New Year's, right? But to be honest, I never understood that whole thing. Like, so you have a bunch of people standing outside in the freezing cold together, getting drunk, jumping up and down, dressing funny, and getting excited because the calendar changed, the date changed. The date changes 365 times a year. Just because that bigger number on the date changes is no cause for celebration. What is the, like, everyone, they require a reason to go out and get loaded and celebrate. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm doing it. Alright. Get a little man in here so I get this little bastard. No fizzle. How about that? But yeah, I never understood the whole New Year's thing. Now I'm in bed at New Year's. I guess I'm an old man. I'm in bed before the ball drops. That and like sports. I don't understand sports either. See all these people walking around and they're talking about like they win, the team wins. So oh shit, 5 minutes. I'm gonna make this. I want that. Oop, I want that KEI. So there's gonna be a slight. Where are we at here? 3 hours and 31 minutes. So I'm gonna get it. So there's gonna be a slight delay of Scoots and his quest to get 57 because we're gonna go get that KEI in 5 minutes. But when they say we won, so you're not part of the team, dude. Do they know that? Do they know they're not part of the team? You're cheering for a bunch of people, bunch of men that play a game and they get paid for it. They don't care. Oh my God. They don't care about your town or city. They don't live there. Most of them aren't even from the country. It depends what sport you're playing. I'm specifically talking about hockey right now because I live in Philadelphia. Well, I live outside of Philadelphia. I lived in Philly my entire life, but now I live outside of it. But the Flyers won last night, and people, I do. We won, and we did this, and we did this good, and we're gonna go all the way. You're going where? You're like, you don't have anything to do with this. It's always funny to hear when they lose and they tell you, like, some dude that's drinking in a bar is telling you what the professional team did wrong. We just didn't do this, enough pucks to the net. Like, you can't even, you wouldn't even survive out there for 2 seconds. Yeah, I don't get that sort of thing. Economy. Alright, so let's go. Let's go up to the Nexus. I'm bound here, so just gate right back here once I get it. For the 6 more that I need. South. Scoots just doesn't look the same, does he? That is wolf. This music is so stupid. Three minutes. I'll go sell, bank, and then get right back to the grind again. Was this the music that was always in the Nexus? 2 minutes. Trolls and ogres are so awesome. The character models in this game are incredible. Look at this dude. Face. Focus coming too. Did you have to really put that it's their pet? We already know that. Nature. Oh no, I don't need that. I still got protection for gold. So gate. This little gnome. So that this graphic of the lion here, tiger, doesn't fit. Looks wrong. I never understood, like, see this thing with the boots, like, inverted, like, looks stupid. There we go. KEI. Alright, let's go sell, go to the bank. sell, sell. So much money. Psych. Back to the grind. He will become Scoots once again. There we go. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! Skoots Mc'Mooshkin! Look at this ugly thing. Oof. Scoot said enough already. He got his crack. I want this guy. If there's only need 5 more, guys, before you can share in the joy of Skoots Mc'Mooshkin Ding. I've heard there's not many things like it in the world. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin Ding. It could change your life, man. That's what I've heard. It's the bizarre music. That can't be the music from before. It's gotta be added. What would be a cool place to go practice swarming at level 22? Practice swarming. Just swarm Ocean of Tears. If you're just joining us, we're getting ready to ding and experience a Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding, which is a very odd thing indeed. There's only going to be a few more. There will be no Skoots Mc'Mooshkin dings in Pop. I will not be playing Pop. I don't even know why the hell I'm playing right now. I don't like this era of the game either, but for some reason I got hooked. Tell you the truth, I've been urging a little bit to go back to play some solo craft and start another character. What is solo craft? I'm glad you asked. It's a World of Warcraft classic server with bots, and the bots are pretty cool. I finished all of the content except Kel'Thuzad. I cleared Naxxramas 40 man, but I could not beat Kel'Thuzad no matter how many times I tried, and I just did not feel it. I did a human warrior. and I couldn't beat them, and I got frustrated and stopped. I kind of want to do it again. It's just, will that be the same result? I'll get all the way up to Kelty's odds and fail. Should I just keep trying? I don't know. It's very frustrating because the bots are very well scripted and they respond very well. The problem is that encounter, it's so difficult to do with bots because you have to like park everyone in a certain place. And in his third phase, Kelty's odds for third phase, he has this thing where he opens up this like void underneath the player, and the only thing you can do to get the like your healers to move is you have to target them and then tell them to come to you, and it's so hard to do real fast. I've seen it done. I've seen videos of it done with the bots, but I can't. I'm not that fast. Mold, look at the fizzles. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. So anyway, you got 57, 58, 59, 60. If Scoots stays around for that long, he's very moody. There's only going to be 4 more Skoots Mc'Mooshkin dings, unless I D-level, which you could probably guarantee that if I D-level, I will not be back. I can't do the D-level and crap. Such a horrible feature. Four more. Oh, words. Those are words. It is a chronicle. A chronicle of Wessex. Where are you going? The Shanky. Want to buy greenish metal shard at a reasonable price. I only know unreasonable prices, bro. It's like I go on Facebook and I see people like, I need an HVAC guy that won't break the bank. I need a plumber that won't rape me. It's like, sorry, I only know ones that rape you. Like while we're on Facebook, like Jesus Christ, do you anybody else out there get these posts that like wake you up on like the Ring app or Facebook? Anybody hear that big bang? Why are the helicopters up in the air? That's where they belong, dude. A big boom. I heard a big boom. Every night you hear it. Do you know why? Because it's noisy outside. Where are all the fire engines and sirens going? To an emergency. Why are you waking me up with this crap? Anybody else's light power go out? Does anybody know when the power will be back on? Do you know who will know the answer to that? Your power provider. Give them a call. Ask them instead of asking a bunch of strangers on the internet. You sound like a miserable old man. Do you wear your socks up to your knees and tell the kids to get off your damn lawn? Well, Scoots, now that you mention it, I am pretty miserable. Do you know why? Why? Because I'm working my life away, and then the time I do have to spend, I do things like this. I sit and watch you play the game. Oh. That thing is close. Uh-oh, we have somebody complaining about it can't be taken. He's moving towards me. my god. Look how close we are to a Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How long have you all been with me so far? 57 minutes. I guess it kind of could be the next kill. Probably won't be. But that little bit of blue there could be filled in with an entire, because you like get at least an entire blue, but sometimes you get a little bit more. Sup, dude? It's my boy right there. Black Pine Wolf. Hung out. 3rd grade. Okay, you went to school? It's weird. Just saying, seeing a wolf in school would be real weird. But yeah, in Legends, at least we won't have to worry about this, right? This downtime. I don't know if that's going to take away from the game or not. It's like, uh, not too sure this is that much fun. It definitely makes the game different because it's very laid back and slow. It's almost like you can do other things with your life while you're playing EverQuest. What are you doing while you're playing? I don't think this will be it, but this could be it. Might be the next one. What I need now is not any fizzles. It's a train to the zone. Yeah, yeah, it's a train to the zone. Castle Mismore is the place to be to get your degree in training. Aggro mobbing all 90, come and the only thing you can do is run. Just look at all the corpses laying on the ground. They couldn't zone the inky trains, run them down. There goes my sound again. It's gone. I hope the mic doesn't go out when that happens too. Alright, so that's it. I don't think this one will dinger me. But let's just take a moment of silence just in case it does. To experience a Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding. Nope. But the next one will do it. We know now. Where's my dinger? My ding-a-ling, your ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Oh, there it is. Guys, we are there. We're there. We are about to witness something that no one has ever seen on YouTube before. All 56 previous dings, they weren't televised. You're going to be able to tell your grandkids this. And then there's going to be people, there's like 3 people that play on Quorum that are subscribed to me. This is probably a really big moment for them. A Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding. A Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding. I wish I was like in your shoes right now and you could see you're watching this for the first time, because I've seen Skoots Mc'Mooshkin dings, so it's nothing huge to me. I've already been through 56 of them. Evocation at 227. This is it. The last round of dots. Oh my god. Stay calm. Stay calm. What a moment. What a moment in EverQuest history. And you were here to experience this. Even if you're watching this 5 years from now, this was still a pivotal moment in Project Quorum history and EverQuest history. Let's Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. It's about to ding 57. A Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding. You're about to see it. There'll only be a couple more. Let's be quiet now. Listen. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. Skoots Mc'Mooshkin. I'd like to thank all my fans out there. Scoots, where'd you get like a southern accent all of a sudden? I'd like to thank all my fans out there. Uh, Thanks for watching me, and I couldn't did it without you. Well, I mean, I hope this was as exciting for you as it was for me. I really do. Big moment. Big moment. Uh, Let me know what you think in the comments about witnessing a Skoots Mc'Mooshkin ding, and what, how it affected your life, and why it was the best thing that you've ever experienced. I appreciate everyone coming by and watching this, and hopefully you laughed at this ridiculousness that I go through, because it's, makes my day a little bit tolerable. But I really appreciate everyone watching on the For Reals. Thanks, man.